Hey guys, how are you doing today? I am Pam, and if this is the first time you're coming to the channel, welcome to the Pam FAM. Over here, we like to talk about bougie makeup and bougie fragrances and bougie makeup. Yes, we do, and I said it twice because it is worth repeating. My dears, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you. And you heard me say Pam FAM, which means I consider you family right now, which means you need to come on in here, bring it in. Let's do our hugs. Yes, we are. We're going to do our hugs. You know why? Because we're loving up on each other because it's COVID. We're not supposed to be within 6 feet of each other. And that way, me hugging you virtually is giving you some love. I know you are giving me love right back. So guys, new subscribers, I see you. I see you. Thank you very much for joining the channel. Mwah. Old subscribers, meaning you were subscribed yesterday, the day before yesterday, the day before that, the month before that, or last year. Thank you as well. Mwah, 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 mwah. Okay, guys, so you saw the thumbnail and you saw the title, so you know what we're talking about today. We are talking about SavoIr Faire's Soul Cafe. If you are interested to hear my thoughts, please stay tuned. Welcome back. Thank you very much for sticking with me and not walking out the door. You stayed right here. You didn't go nowhere. Thank you so much. So let's get started. So this fragrance house is by a black perfumer called Chris Classic. That is his name. And the name of the house is SavoIr Faire. There are 3 fragrances in that house, and I only have 1 out of the 3. There are 3 called, one is Soul Cafe, 1 is Beau Noir, and 1 is the signature blend. I have the Soul Cafe. Now, if you are interested in this fragrance house, know that his stuff sells out very fast. That being said, that's what happened to me. I was trying to buy and, I'm like, well, let me try and see what I can get. And all I could get was this 10 milliliter. It's not a sample, it's just a 10 milliliter size, okay? And that's what I got. I got Soul Cafe because it basically was really the one I was most interested in, all right? So this came in a white box, okay? And it has gold writing on it. I really like the gold writing. I like the packaging, but I'm not gonna use that box, right? I'm gonna store mine where I store my smaller fragrances. So it also has a gold cap. It's got the crown, which is the label. I guess that's the branding, okay, for SavoIr Faire. And I actually really enjoy the way this looks. I really do, especially the gold top, okay? And as you can see, it's an atomizer with gold at the top as well, all right? Now, again, I said there are 3 fragrances. I only have 1, which is the one that I was interested in, which is Soul Cafe. The card that comes with it is a card that shows you the store. Let's see if we can get that. There we go. And then in the back, what you have is merchandise, or merch, as we say now, merch. And then you have the fragrances listed here, as well as right here, description of his fragrances, meaning the notes that he has in his fragrances. Let's get talking about SavoIr Faire. I wore this I've worn it already, but I've had it on now for about 3.5 hours. And I want to tell you that my thoughts on this, it's a good fragrance. It's got beautiful notes in it, notes that are not unique. It's got wood, it's got oud, it's got lavender, it's got, his special blend of musk. It's also got, I think I said vanilla already. It also got bergamot and orange blood in there. And so the notes, when you hear the notes, is nothing unique to the notes, with the exception of his special blend of musk, which I don't know what that is, other than it's stuff that he created himself, all right? Now, the other thing is that this fragrance has a lot of fragrance oil in it, because I've had it on now for a little over 3 hours, probably going on 4 hours, and I could still see some shininess right here on my hand where I sprayed it. And I am really a fan of stuff like that. When I talk about fragrances, I talk about fragrance oil and the percentage of fragrance oil. So I'm really enjoying the fact that that's on my arm right now. The reason why is because I know that the fragrance oil is going to last long on my skin, which means that I'm going to be smelling that fragrance all day long. Me. Everybody else might not. but I will be smelling it, okay? Now, what I am really interested in is seeing how long the longevity of this fragrance is going to be. I already know because of the percentage of the fragrance oil, looking at from what I'm seeing right now in my hand, that it's not gonna project all day long everywhere for everybody else to smell, but I'm gonna smell it. So I'm thinking this is more of a very well blended, personalized fragrance. Now, the other thing I wanna say about this fragrance, to be quite honest with you, it looks like oil, like really like butter, right? Yeah. The other thing I want to talk about with this fragrance, again, it's my initial impression, but when you spray it, you first get a blast. You get the blast of the citrus initially, and then what you will get is also the blast of tobacco, and what to my nose, and I got the tobacco, I got the citrus, I also got the wood, and I also got the spices, the pepper that's in here. That came out of me like really initially. That's what I smelled. That stayed there like that, where it was like I could distinctly pick out those scent notes for about 15 to 20 minutes. About the 30 minutes to the 1 hour mark, in between that time frame, I started getting the fragrance warping into a beautifully well blended fragrance, and that's what I really enjoyed about it thus far. When I smell it, I can't really distinctly tell what from what, except with the exception of oudiness and woodiness. I could get that, but not sharp where I could say this is wood, you know, and what kind of wood. I can't do all of that. I could definitely, I cannot. It just smells nicely blended. Now, again, this is Chris Classics Soul Cafe is the name of the name of the fragrance, and I don't know what it means other than it's like a sexy coffee-ish type note, which I'm getting, you know, I get that vibe as well because it does have coffee in the nose. I forgot to mention that. But it's not a fragrance that I'm gonna jump out and say, I gotta go buy this like right now, a full bottle. The reason why is because look at the size of this. This will last me probably about 6 months or longer because of all the fragrances I have. If you like fragrances that are not bothersome, if you like fragrances that are easy to wear, if you like fragrances, you want to, you know, venture into the niche world, and you want fragrances that are not going to be beast mode where it's going to probably offend other people, I think you may want to give this a try. Soul Cafe gives me that comforting vibe because of the coffee in it, like I said, and the vanilla in it, but it's not going to, you know, it's like, it's not screechy. It's not like choking you out. It's not heady. It's not any of those things thus far. And I've had this on my hand. And I've been moving my hand, doing a lot of things, and keep sniffing it for about, you know, it's going on 4 hours now. So that being said, that's my take on it. I like it. It's not a love, again, because I haven't worn it to tell you how long it lasts. The longevity and projectivity isn't there for me in terms of, you know, with fragrance. I like other people to smell the fragrances too, though. So it all depends on what your, you know, what your niche, what you really like, right? But is it a beautiful fragrance? Heck yeah, it definitely is. Is it a fragrance that I say you have to go rush out and buy? I think that you can buy this sample size, not sample, but this 10 milliliter size and be happy with this. Okay, as a matter of fact, I think he offers all 3 scents in a kit. I didn't buy that. Again, I only bought the Soul Cafe. All right, so that's my take. I like it. It's not a love for me, but I do like it. And this is Soul Cafe by SavoIr Faire, and the perfumer's name is Chris Classic. So my dears, my initial impression right now on Chris Classic SavoIr Faire's Soul Cafe is that it's a well-blended, beautiful fragrance that is going to stick more closer to your skin than project out. So if you're looking for something that's a little more personalized, a personalized scent, this may be something you might want to look into. Again, the 10 milliliter size, I think, is a great way to start. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, guys, please consider subscribing. Hit the notification bell as well, and you hit all will let you know that every single time I upload a video to YouTube, every single time I upload a post on the community tabs, or if I'm doing a live, you'll be notified of that. So please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Right about now, you should see some end cards popping up around me on the side or below. Please click on one of those. One will take you specifically to a video that either I or YouTube has chosen for you, or a playlist. You'll also see some artwork on the screen. That's my pride and joy. It's my daughter's artwork. Yeah. Please click on that. When you do that, it'll take you directly to my channel where you can subscribe if you haven't done that already, and you can watch more videos. So click on these or the artwork, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!